first official day of summer, and even though temperatures are going to be hot this weekend, it may be a nice time to be outside. Taft Price talks with our garden expert for 2 News in the Garden.
And good morning, Paul and Taft back in the garden this morning. And you know what, Paul, the rains that we've seen over the last week or so, unbelievable. We needed the rainfall, but unfortunately, it also brings out some critters. Tell us about mosquitoes, the problem that we're dealing with right now.
They're a big problem, and it's just going to get worse. I mean, the conditions that we've been experiencing this last week are ideal for mosquito breeding. So, you know, there's the usual tips and tricks. Make sure you eliminate water from, it might be in your wheelbarrow, it might be in pot saucers, in your gutters, you know, if they're not properly adjusted. But there are some ways to deal with them, and they're all natural ways of dealing with them. The first one has always been my favorite. This is, okay, it's a long name, Bacillus thuringiensis, but you don't need to remember that.
Okay, good.
BT.
BT.
Just
okay.
ask for BT. Anybody and everybody will know what you're talking about. This is a bacteria that only destroys the larva of the mosquito. So it gets them in the larval stage. So you just take these little dunks or donuts, toss them in a bird bath, toss them wherever you have standing water. You can even crumble them up and sprinkle them into water, and it will destroy the larva.
Takes care of the mosquitoes, but the birds will still be safe.
Absolutely. Everything else is perfectly safe, won't harm fish in a pond or anything like that. It's perfectly safe to use. A lot of products these days are being introduced that contain essential oils of one form or another.
Okay.
And this is one of those. This has geranium oil, citronella oil, lemongrass oil, garlic. So it basically works by just emitting the smell that the mosquitoes don't like. And this will last up to 3 weeks.
And it's all natural as well, so that's another nice thing.
All natural. It's a granular product. You shake it all around the yard. It'll treat about 4,000 square feet and last for about 3 weeks. So it's a wonderful way, especially if you're entertaining, planning a little party on the patio, sprinkle this all around. You'll be mosquito free.
And we're dealing with mosquitoes, but we're also dealing with another problem, and it is slugs. With all the rain out there, we're having a problem with slugs.
And I brought my little mascot here.
Little friend, yes.
This is my little buddy, Sam the slug. Actually, it's a refrigerator magnet, but it's a lot more fun to hold this than it is a real slug. Those slimy.
That's right. Yes.
They're kind of gross. But slugs love the conditions that we've had lately, and they can do a tremendous amount of damage in the landscape, particularly hostas, lots of plants that they really favor. Again, an all-natural control with a brilliant name, Sluggo.
Sounds great.
In this case, Sluggo Plus. Sluggo is nothing more than iron phosphate, but it does a number on slugs. You sprinkle it around, you can broadcast it evenly through a bed, or just do a perimeter sprinkling around a prized hosta, for instance, and boom, the slugs, within 24 hours they stop feeding. Within 3 days they're gone.
So this will help your plants. It'll also help you to get outside and enjoy the outdoors without having to fight those mosquitoes or the slugs.
Oh, what's more, iron phosphate, those are both nutrients that plants need. So it actually helps your plants as well as destroy the slugs.
Well, you can't beat that, and make sure that they stay healthy. Paul, thanks a lot for the great information. And again, if you're getting out in the garden or the yard this weekend, try some of these products. It'll make your time more enjoyable outside.